Welcome to John Gillespie's Waters and Woods. We're in Ely, Minnesota for our first ice fishing trip of the season. Woo!
Hey, hey, John Gillespie!
This is phenomenal. Massive Slob-O big butt Muscalungo. Hey guys, I got an 11 pounder. Look at that thing, man. Oh no. Look at the tummy on that thing.
That's a total.
Yes, folks, for the past 15 years, Matt, you and I have been coming up here to Ely, Minnesota to start the ice fishing season. And I think one of the reasons being is there's a lot of small lakes around Ely and they freeze before anything else.
Yeah, John, I mean, it's about 8 hours north of Milwaukee. It's not a bad drive at all. And there's so many small lakes up here, and like you just said, they freeze really quick and you can get up here on the ice.
What's really also cool, folks, is you ATV back into these lakes. You grab your Yamaha, enjoy the trail ride back, and these lakes really don't get fished in the summer. There's no houses on them.
Yeah, right. I mean, unless you're willing to portage a half mile or a mile back in here with portage wheels with a canoe, you can only get it ice fishing.
And we got 6-7 inches of safe ice here, Matt, and primarily what are we fishing for?
So most of these lakes, John, have crappies and bluegill, and then pike.
Okay.
There's some lakes at walleyes, but we love coming up here and going after first ice crappies and some nice northerns.
Cool. And we're gonna have fun, right?
Always do.
Right. Hey, folks, the show we're using and how we're using it, all of that coming up right after this.
Guess what? Slob-O is brand new and back for a limited time only. Check out the cool and hip new designs for adults and kids at the store at GillespieFishing.com. The new Slob-O is perfect for your favorite fisher person. The new Slob-O is available right now at the store at GillespieFishing.com. Hurry, there's a limited supply, so get your Slob-O now because it's the most slobbiest time of the year.
Stay warm on the job site in Carhartt from Mills Fleet Farm. Get a free $20 gift card when you buy $100 worth of Carhartt apparel. Have power when you need it with a Honda generator. Get a free $75 gift card with purchase. New and exclusive to Mills Fleet Farm, Hook and Cryptic automotive seat covers, 10% off. And buy select sizes of Science Diet or Hill's Ideal Balanced pet foods. Get a free $15 gift card at Mills Fleet Farm.
Security meets mobility. Introducing the Ascent float suit by Clam Outdoors. Finally, a float suit that provides the security of flotation with the benefit of flexibility. Our exclusive motion float technology utilizes a segmented system that gives anglers unrestricted movement on the ice. And the Ascent float suit offers the same maximum breathability and warmth that you expect from Ice Armor by Clam. Security, mobility, Ascent. Pursue the ice.
From the makers of the best-selling Yamaha Grizzly and Kodiak 700 comes the all-new Kodiak 450, the world's only midsize ATV with Yamaha-proven off-road capability, all-day comfort, and confidence-inspired performance. The all-new Kodiak 450, starting at just $59.99.
At JIffy, we break new ground. In fact, every decision we make revolves around it. The new JIffy 46 Extreme is 49 cc's of unmatched power with a fixed position propane system and over twice the efficiency for low-end torque. Or go ninja with the JIffy 44 Pro, the lightest in its class, the best in power and portability inside and outside. The only ice augers built in the USA. JIffy, we put the world on ice.
Hey, welcome back, folks. As I mentioned at the top of the program, fishing small lakes in Ely, Minnesota. Today is November the 29th. As I said, we have about 5 to 7 inches of good, hard, safe ice. And Matt, one thing about the Ely area, this is beautiful country up here, isn't it?
It is, John. Just coming back on the Yamahas a half mile, it's just an adventure. Sometimes you got to bring a chainsaw. We brought a chainsaw because sometimes you got to cut a down tree just to get back to your favorite lake.
Well, we got back here fine. And when you're fishing panfish in wintertime, we like to start in the basin of the lake, and I've got a glow-in-the-dark Kastmaster here, which can really show up good in deep stained water.
Absolutely, and then I'm starting off with the new Hammer Kastmaster that throws off a lot of extra light and reflection since it's sunny today.
Dress them up with a couple of spikes and you're
Yep,
good to go.
I like to start with spikes, and don't forget about minnow heads.
And we're going to set some tip-ups for pike.
Absolutely.
And cook some Johnsonvilles.
It's going to be a good day. Come on, John, I feel something.
All right, oh, there we go, Matty V. Well, we just set these tip-ups, folks. We haven't had any luck jigging yet. Any size, Matt?
Yeah, he's got a little bit of weight, John.
Okay, buddy. All right, man. Okay.
Oh, yeah, that's a nice
all.
fish.
Look at that.
Nice fish.
That is a beautiful pike right there, Matt. And what are you using for bait? Are these live suckers?
Yep, we got live suckers, John. I like about 4 or 5 inches. And then we got herring and smelt. So we got a nice little spread out for them because I love dead fish and dead bait.
And you know what I really love is you're running the Seaguar leader, and you're not the wire leader. You know what I'm saying? And I think that stealthier approach is a really good way to set tip-ups.
Absolutely, and this is a clear lake, and there's nothing I like more than fishing fluoro leader in clear water.
Yeah, and you know, the Seaguar is absolutely the best. But hold him out. Nice little tummy on that fish.
Oh, yeah.
And, you know, good way to start the day, Matt. Ah, Daxaroo! I'm going to slow down here, Matt. Matt just got a pretty nice one, too. And I'll tell you, we got these tip-ups are going fast, man. Yeah, they're popping, aren't they, buddy?
Yeah.
And oh, there's another nice, well, not as nice as Matt's. Matt's got you beat there. But, you know, talking about the Ely area, these small lakes, almost all of them have good pike, don't they?
Oh, yeah, absolutely, John. That's why we just set up, 9 tip-ups, and we had 4 flags go off right away. It's a nice pike for
yeah.
the Ely area.
Blake, what's going on? What's going on?
A big one.
Okay, I don't have my creepers on, so I'm kind of running here to catch up to you guys. Is it a good fish, Josh?
I think so.
Okay, did she do it herself?
Yep, she did.
Oh, Blake, you set the hook yourself. All right. Okay.
Yep, just keep pulling.
Just keep a tight line on it, Blake.
Yep, go a little faster.
A little bit faster.
All right, we're close.
Okay.
If he wants to go, let it slide through your fingers.
Okay. Ooh, that's a beauty. Blake, nice. No, not as big as we thought.
Oh, I thought it was a little bigger. No.
Now, Blake.
That was so fun.
That is your first fish on a tip-up.
It sure is. Wow, that was fun. I mean, it was difficult, but.
Well, what did you do? When you teach somebody how to set a hook, it's just basically waiting until the line gets tight?
Yep, once the line gets tight and you feel it, you know, set the hook pretty good, and she did a great job.
Nice job there, Blake.
Woo!
Okay, now, what's she supposed to do here, Josh?
Just pull a little bit, and once you feel him, give it a hard hook set. Once you feel him.
Oh, Blake doesn't, yeah, you don't fool around on the hook sets there, Blake. All right.
Fun.
How's he feel?
Yeah, well, there we go.
Yep.
Get him up. Oh, that's a nice one right there. There you go. And you know, one thing I like to talk about, Blake and Josh, is northern pike, and we're not keeping any today, but people are really missing the boat if they don't clean and fillet and eat a pike, aren't they, Josh?
Yeah, they are. I mean, these are really good. I mean, if you put these next to walleye, honestly, I don't think you could tell the difference.
And you know, you got to clean them and get the Y bones out, and they're a little more difficult. But Blake, you love to eat fish, and I've made pike before for you. You love them too.
Oh yeah, so good. I love them.
Now, you getting the hang of this now?
Yeah, I'm having a good time.
Okay, so when you see a flag go up, you run there and you just wait till you get a little pressure on, Josh?
Yep, just a little pressure, and once you feel that, set right away.
How was her hook set?
It was really good.
She's the first fisherman I've seen with black fingernail polish. What is that?
I don't know.
Well, what color is that?
Purple.
Oh, that's purple. Josh, you should do your nails like that, Josh.
I might have to.
Yeah. Hey, Matt. Here we go. We have ourselves ooh, there we go. Now, that isn't a big crappie, folks, but I'll tell you what, that's a lot of fun to catch. And actually, you know, my buddy Rob always says that that's the best size to eat, that 9, 10-inch fish. And he came right off the bottom, Matt, and smoked it. And, you know, we caught those fish on tip-ups earlier, folks, and the clouds have moved in. And, Matt, I think they're starting to bite. What do you think?
Yeah, John, the fish are starting to get active, and the ones we are marking are coming right off the bottom and just crushing it. So hopefully we get a nice little flurry here this afternoon.
Josh, all right, buddy. I just caught a crappie.
Oh, you might be there.
Okay, let's see what we got here, pal. We got some wind, don't we? Oh, I almost got an elbow in the face there. You got him?
I got him.
All right, man.
Wait to this one.
All right. Well, this is fun now. I mean, you know, that cloud cover came in and the fishing's gotten better, hasn't it?
It has. It picked up big time.
All right, let's see what we got. Oh, there you go, Uncle Josh.
There we go.
That is a beauty there, man.
It's a good one.
You know, and you can tell that is fish has real good genes. Big body, small head.
Yep.
That fish is going to grow into a big fish, isn't
Oh
he?
yeah, you can just tell, especially look at the gut on him. He's got some crappies in there.
Now, you guys running suckers or dead bait?
We're running both, but this one was a sucker.
This one was on the
This
sucker.
one was a sucker.
Well, I just caught a crappie. We're starting to mark crappies out there, so maybe we'll have a good afternoon.
Yeah.
Oh, here comes one off the bottom right now. He's flying.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Nicely done there, Matty B.
awesome. Look at the noodle rod just doubled over.
Yeah, that's fun, buddy. That's fun. That's a nice crappie.
There's a
There, man, they're getting a little bit bigger, you know? So, interesting. I got a crappie, we got a pike, and I got a crappie. I think these clouds are helping us out, buddy. I really do.
Yep, they definitely got more aggressive when the clouds came.
Yeah, we were fishing these same spots this morning, folks, and never caught a fish. All of a sudden, they're turning on.
Yeah, we started with bigger baits to see how aggressive they were, and just downsized to the Acme Tungsten, and it's making a difference. And
Nice.
gold's been the deal.
We were fishing the lakes of Ely, Minnesota, a 7.5-hour drive from Milwaukee, 8.5 hours from Chicago, and 3 hours from Minneapolis. Folks, you know, Yamahas last forever. This is a 1987 and still running great. But I'll tell you what, Len, you got to take care of these machines, and Amsoil has a product, right?
That's right, especially if you're going to use these machines year-round. You got to make sure that you've got the fluids taken care of. So we recommend you change the oil every fall. That way, if there was water in the differential, it's taken care of.
What about the Quickshot?
Well, the Quickshot is an interesting product. You can use it all year round. So we recommend that you're treating every single tank. It takes care of ethanol, it takes care of water in your fuel, and it provides some stabilization.
And for more information,
check out Amsoil.com.
No matter what you're chasing on the ice this winter, Acme Tackle has you covered. From the innovative Hyper Glide and Hyper Rattle series to legendary Kastmaster, Rattle Master, and Sidewinder spoons, or the all-new professional grade tungsten series, Acme Tackle has what you need. Visit acmetackle.com to check out our full product assortment. Acme Tackle rattles louder, glides further, and glows brighter. Get hooked up with Acme Tackle.
I fish the Great Lakes, the small lakes of northern Wisconsin. What I love about the Recon is the amount of fishing space that I have, the way it gets on plane, the way it rides in big waves. It's just a great all-around boat.
They get up on plane quick, and you don't deal with porpoising like you do in a lot of other boats. These boats run flat.
This boat is so stable. You can have 3 or 4 guys on one side of the boat, man, and it is just perfectly stable.
These boats are designed by fishermen. Big space in the back here where I always fish, and then 2 up fishing in front. A lot of room up there as well.
And the great thing, the Recon is considerably less expensive than other boats in its class. To custom design your own Recon boat, go to reconboats.com.
Make sure to follow us on Facebook for all of our fishing adventures, behind-the-scenes photos, and giveaways. This week, we're giving away the ultimate ice fishing package from Clam Outdoors. This package includes a Warrior X thermal 2-person flip-over ice shelter, Frost Premium ice fishing line, Ice Team professional fishing rods, Ice Armor by Clam gloves, and a Clam bucket of swag. To enter is simple. Just go to facebook.com/Gillespie Fishing and make sure to like and share this photo.
Oh, Dax has a crappie on. Let's see what you got here, Blake. And, hold those up together, you guys.
Nice job.
Hey, you know, nice eaters. And Blake, this is Blake's first experience using a Humminbird. So what happened?
Well, this is awesome. I mean, this is really my first time ice fishing, and using this new HELIX Ice 7 is really cool because you can see when the fish goes right by your bait, and when it's right on top, you just set the hook, and it's like a little video game.
Exactly. Hold those up together. You know, these aren't really huge crappies, Dax, but if folks are going to eat crappies, you can get a couple nice fillets off of there. And for conservation time, you know, you're better off keeping these smaller ones and letting the bigger ones go, right?
Oh, absolutely, John. Anywhere where you guys live, where I live, 8 to 10 inch fish are fine. anything over 11, 12-inch crappies, definitely let those go.
Blake, come here, Blake. I got one on now too. Here he comes. There we go. Those are really, you know how much you love your fish fries, right?
Yeah, so good.
And these crappies out of this ice are really, really good to eat. So were you a little afraid coming out on the ice today?
Yeah, but it was nice because like as we were getting here, you guys went out, checked to see how thick it was, and before we could get the ATVs on, and it's been really fun today, you know.
And once you get out here, you know the ice is safe, and it hasn't been a great fishing day, but we caught some pike and some decent crappies, and we got another day tomorrow. But this Ely area is very pretty, isn't it?
Yeah, very pretty. I like how there's no houses, state-owned, really pretty lake.
Yeah. Hey, oh, there is a great move. Josh Tigan, one of the great hockey players / anglers that I know.
Yeah.
That's the way to get to a tip-up, though, isn't it?
A little faster.
Yeah. No, that's kind of a fun deal when you got this early ice like this, folks, so you can use your ice skates. Boy, did he take out a lot of line. There you go, finally to your marker, Josh. And, oh, that's a nice pike. Beauty, come on up here, pal. There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. I'll help you out. Nice fish.
Yeah.
And you know what I'm impressed with? You know, we're not catching any giants, but the build on these fish is awesome.
Oh, it's very impressive. You can tell they're eating well.
And I love the fact that you got your ice skates on, because you can skate around and redo the tip-ups and not scare the fish.
Exactly. You guys are jigging them on my skates. It's fun to do it once a year, you know.
Yeah, nice one. You know, Matty B, Johnsonville is always coming out with new and good products. Listen to this, limited edition. This is red wine and cheese Italian sausages. Now, I love these on the grill. You put them on the grill and you slow cook them. Turn them about every 5 minutes or so until they're golden brown. And also, these are wonderful for spaghetti and pasta dishes, you know, as the Italian sausage for that. All right, take a bite, Blake. Matt, everybody. Well, how good are those?
Wow.
Aren't those outstanding?
I can taste the red wine, wow.
Isn't that great? Red wine and cheese, Italian sausages, limited edition, folks. Great on the grill and great in spaghetti. One of the interesting things about fishing in Ely is how fast this weather can change. I mean, we're out here this morning, you know, sunny, about 35 degrees. She's dropped, she's blown like crazy, and we got some snow going.
Yeah, we're supposed to have a 20-degree temperature drop here now until about midnight, and it is literally blowing a sustained 25 out here. Now we're supposed to get about 1 inch of snow, so you definitely don't want to stay out here and fish to the very end when it's pitch black, because it's a long ways back to the trucks.
Yeah, we're back in the bush, so we probably should get out of here, but no, we've had gusts up to 40, 45 miles an hour the last half hour. What do you think?
Yeah, better start picking tip-ups up.
Let us make this absolutely clear. The days of wasted casts and missed opportunities are over. New Mega Imaging takes fishing into the megahertz range for the first time, because higher frequency sonar means higher frequency of this. Without a doubt, it's the most detailed picture of the world below ever. And it's only from Humminbird.
Oh, we just set this tip up there. Lenny Groom from Amsoil. It's his turn here. Matty B, day 2 of our adventure.
Yep.
Up in Ely. Yeah, all right, there you go. Now this is primary. Oh, nice. Look at the size of that bass. There you go. Hold on, hey, that's something else, man. And you know, as we mentioned several times, you went to school up here. Lenny, you live up here. There's actually a lot of good largemouth fishing, isn't there?
There is, actually, yeah. This is actually not that surprising in this lake.
Yeah, right. And we're primarily after pike, but that's the beauty. And a little bit later on, you're going to do a little Amsoil tip for us,
I think we're going to. That sounds good.
That'll be fun. But Matt, day 2, and I want to reiterate how beautiful this Ely area is. Folks, if you want to come up here and have an ATV adventure, this is the place, isn't it, Lenny?
Oh yeah, we're on ATVs all the time up here.
And it's beautiful coming back, isn't it, Matt?
Oh, the trails are so awesome, and going back to these lakes, half mile, I mean, this lake right here, we're a mile back in the bush. It's awesome.
And half the fun was coming down the trail. And Lenny, there's a lot of little lakes right around Ely that you can ATV to.
There's tons of them. We could just jump. We could go 10 minutes on the wheeler right now and jump into 2 other lakes.
What's going on here?
Boy, Josh set the hook and he couldn't move it, John.
Oh, seriously?
It's gotta be a nice fish.
Yeah, well, our buddy Al just got an 8.5-inch bluegill over there, too.
Nice.
So.
Oh, there he is.
Ooh, it's a big fish.
Nice fish.
Oh, look at the head on this guy.
Oh.
Look at this guy. Oh, Matty B, come on up here, buddy. Come on up here. Look at the size of this fish, man. That is gorgeous. Josh, what happened on that, buddy?
It was spinning. This was a really big sucker minnow, and it was spinning kind of slow, so I figured it was the sucker minnow, and I set the hook and just took my hand right down the hole.
Hey, one thing, guys, real important on the catch and release aspect on these smaller lakes up here in Ely. Yeah. If you want to keep some pike, keep those 22, 23s and release these bigger fish.
Yeah, you want these fish to grow. I mean, this right here, this fish has a chance to be in that 20-pound class in the future, so you definitely want to let these fish go.
Hey, Ely again, man. I'm sitting over here catching small crappies. You got a nice bluegill there. Ooh, there's a nice bluegill. Wow, what do you think that one is, Al? Hold them real steady. That's a solid 8.5, isn't it?
Yeah, I'd say all 8.5, John.
And you're using just a little Kastmaster, and are these coming off the bottom?
Yep.
Hold them out.
About 13 feet of water and coming up the bottom.
Aren't those pretty?
Yeah.
Really a nice fish. Good job, buddy. You're catching one after another, aren't you?
That was my third consecutive drop, John.
Well, two small crappies. See how big this one is.
Oh, yeah,
that's a nice one.
fish.
Lift them and hold them out. Now, that's the type of crappie that's a lot of fun to catch through the ice, isn't it, Matt?
Oh, absolutely. Especially when you're using these little custom noodle rods, John. And look at how he ate that little Acme Gold Tungsten. I mean, that is just, when they want it, you know there's more than one down there and they're sucking it down like
And this
that.
is perfect, folks. You know, being able to set the tip ups, catch northern pike bass, and jig for panfish at the same time.
Awesome.
Matty B. I drilled a hole right next to Matty B, and we have ourselves, ooh, now there's a nice bluegill, folks. What's that on, Matt?
The hammered Kastmaster.
The hammered Kastmaster. It has little indentations on there, folks, so you get a little bit more sparkle when you're underwater, but that's a beautiful bluegill. Ooh, Rob, look at this. And we got a bluegill.
A little better.
Bluegill. Ooh, flip that guy. And, you know, you and I do a lot of crappie fishing together over the course of a year. That's the perfect eating size,
Yeah, that's
right
a
there.
perfect eater right there, John.
Anything bigger we throw back?
Yeah, you know, maybe a little bit.
Whoa, you all right? We got slippery ice. Anything a little bit bigger?
Yeah, a little bit bigger. You could keep maybe another ½ inch, but that's the perfect eater right there.
It's now time to announce this week's winners of the Mills Fleet Farm John Gillespie's Waters and Woods 2017 Fishing Contest. This week's first winner is Robert Goskomski from Adams, Wisconsin, caught this 24-inch smallmouth bass on the Wisconsin River using a bucktail. Mike Dillman from Peosta, Iowa, boated this 52-inch muskie on the Bay of Green Bay using a shallow raider. Bill Zemer from Shawano, Wisconsin, boated this 45-inch northern pike on Victoria Lake using a blue Rapala. Sarah Waters from Menominee Falls, Wisconsin, caught this 41-inch catfish on the Fox River using a jig and minnow. And this week's kids winners are Logan Hubbard from Bemidji, Minnesota, caught this 15-inch crappie on Lake Bemidji using a slip bobber. And Connor Jansen from Little Chute, Wisconsin, boated this 45-inch flathead catfish on the Fox River using a bluegill. Mills Fleet Farm has everything you need, from snacks to your licenses. Mills Fleet Farm, your outdoor headquarters.
The future of boating is here. Now, get all the thrilling performance of an Evinrude E-Tech G2 in the new 150, 175, and 200 horsepower.
Bass fishing's fun, but half of these tournaments is like a boat race, trying to beat everybody down the lake. And with that Evinrude E-Tech G2, it's like driving a Corvette. That thing is passing everybody.
All the best-in-class torque of the Evinrude E-Tech G2 is now available from 150 to 300 horsepower.
This is a whole nother level. The G2 is awesome.
To learn more, visit evinrude.com.
If you fish, chances are you've used a mustad hook. That's all we use.
Mark, get him in there. Army tank there, Dale. Oh, there is a big boy. I mean, I just can't believe this, folks. Oh, let's see him, buddy. Look at that. That 10 seconds, though, makes a big difference, buddy. Well, that one is a gorgeous fish. Is that pushing 3?
It's 3. We're going to weigh it.
Mustad, the world's largest manufacturer of fishing hooks. Get the point? We did. Folks, a couple of safety tips for early ice. Number 1, never go fishing alone. Number 2,
love to have a 25 to 50 foot rope tied to a float so you could always toss it to somebody and pull them out.
and number 3, what we do before we come out on the lake with the four-wheelers is we send a guy out with the JIffy drill. He'll pop a few holes and check the ice all the way out to where we're going.
Absolutely.
And the best tip of all this year for me is Ice Hammer by Clam Ascent suit. If I go through, this floats. This is an awesome suit. I know some of the competitors have come out with float suits. They're real bulky and tough to wear. This is a wonderful suit. Again, this is the float suit, an Ascent suit by Clam.
They're back, John.
Okay. Oh, you are getting hot there. I hope it's another big crappie. What do you got there, Robbo?
Well, whatever it is, it feels pretty good. Oh, it's a big bluegill.
Now hold that one up. Now that, you know, here in Minnesota they call those sunnies, but that is, what do you think that is, Rob?
That's all a 9.
Yeah, hold them steady. Yeah, so people can see. That might even be 9.5.
Yeah, no, that's a big one there. On the Kastmaster again.
You got another one?
Yeah. Hey, I'm fishing today, Gillespie.
You are doing a good. Whoa, Robert Roonsy Boo. Robert Rudy Booty Booty. Hold him out there, buddy. That's a nice fish. Are they coming right off the bottom?
That one came right off the bottom, yes.
Okay, let's see what you got there, Dax. Set there.
There you go. That feels pretty good.
Oh, nice hook set there, too. Whoa.
There's a nice crab.
Yeah, that is. Now, how big do you think that is, Dax?
That's 11. It's a nice one, John.
And
Definitely a nice fish.
Your daughter loves them, right?
Yeah, Eve is going to be really excited to see
What's
Dad.
her name?
Eve.
Say hi to her.
Hi, Eve. Daddy's going to bring home some fish for you.
Got one, John. Got one coming hot. Oh, baby.
Ooh, there's a nice one, too. We're only fishing in 12 feet of water, and these fish are only 6 feet down. But, Matt, that Humminbird is such an important tool, isn't it?
You have to, John. I mean, you're out here fishing completely blind. I remember 10, 15 years ago not having electronics and just how much you really miss once you have it.
That one screamed off the bottom?
Oh, yeah. I mean, when there's more than one down there and they're competing, they're racing 3, 4, 5 feet off the bottom and fighting over it and eating it.
Matty B!
John, I had 2 big red blobs. Oh my gosh!
Wow, look at that thing.
Dude,
that is gigantic.
Oh my gosh.
You got a ruler handy there, Dex?
Yeah,
measure
let's
that
measure
fish.
that one here.
Measure that fish. What do you got?
Looking right at 10 inches, John.
Wow. Man, hold them out again. Hold them out.
Look at that.
Matt, that is a platypus. Well, I think we'll let Blake take this last one of the day here. She's learned a lot this trip. Okay, Blake, now what did Josh teach you yesterday?
Do it slowly and then.
All right, good job. She's not bad on the hook set.
That was strong. That was strong.
All right, there we go. Oh! There we go, Matty B. Look at that. Hey, look at this.
No way, John.
Wait. Zoom in here if Ryan can. That is a fish that broke off on Rob's jig stick. He's still got that little Kastmaster in there.
Yep, about 30 minutes ago.
Hey, while we got a chance, it's been a great trip, but folks want to come up to Ely to ATV, cross-country ski, snowmobile, fish. There's a great place to stay, and it's called a Stay Inn Ely, and it's like a bed and breakfast type place. What did you think of the place?
Oh, so nice, so cozy, perfect, right near all the lakes and everything.
And that's called, again, a Stay Inn Ely, and why do you recommend it?
Oh, I mean, 5 different rooms. Each room has its own lock box, own bathroom, and then you have a community kitchen, cozy room with the fireplace. It's a great place.
It's our favorite place to stay, folks. Again, it's called a Stay Inn Ely. Very comfortable, very clean, and very cozy, as you'd say. And nice fish, Blake.
Love it. That is our show for today. Please join us next week. I don't know where we're going to fish yet, but we'll find a place somewhere. Until then, I'm Blake Gillespie, hoping to see you enjoying John Gillespie's Waters and Woods.
Hey, John, look at that! Hey, John Gillespie!